Hi there. All right. So this is a voiceover because I recorded this video and there is no audio. And because I have a 1-year-old, I am not going to re-record it. I just won't be able to find the time and this video will never go out. So please forgive me. Right now, what you're seeing is me just on my bed rambling a bit. As you can see on my neckline, there is the perfectly fine mic that I am now talking into, recording this voiceover, but somehow I don't know what happened. And I swear I tested my mic 5 minutes before I started recording. So, oh well, that's how it is. What I'm saying here and what I'm very expressively showing with my hands is that I have another bag unboxing, a bag to show you. And you may not have seen one in a while from me because I've been very, very good using the bags that I already own and loving them. And yeah, so I haven't been buying bags, but the end of year sales did get me, and I picked up a bag that's been on my list for a while now. So here we go. I'm pulling it out. It's in this box. Yes, it is an APC bag, and it's the Astra. Um, you'll see it in just a moment. And I'm sorry if this voiceover is a little janky, but you'll see it in just a moment. I have had this bag on my list since it came out, I think in the fall. So not very long, but I fell in love with it. So here it is all packaged up because I did take it out. I unboxed it. But after I had it sitting out for a while, I just realized I'm not going to reach for this bag. It's a little too elegant for me. So I'll show you close-ups of it. I did end up sending it back. Unfortunately, it's beautiful. I was so tempted to keep it just as a beautiful piece on my shelf, but that is not the life. That is not what we're doing these days. So yeah, at least at the very least, I get to show you what this bag is all about and just how gorgeous it is. And if it's really worth the mini is going for $1,000 US dollars. So is it really worth that amount? Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit because really what you want to see is the bag and not my morning face. So the bag opens with this really cute, like jewelry-like magnetic mechanism. It's gold, which I love some gold hardware, and it's really easy to open. I don't foresee like any issues with like scratching or finicking with it. It's just a little magnet, but it has this interlocking feature. And this is new for APC. They have a whole jewelry line based on this shape. It's really beautiful and elegant, a little organic. And yeah, I love it. I wanted a flat bag that was more structured, kind of like the classic box bags like Celine has and all of that. But I didn't want anything that looked just too boring or not, no shade, but just anything. We see the same bag over and over with the like square hardware on the front. And so I love that this is a little different. I also love APC's like suede lined bags in general, but then very practically, the inside is canvas. So, I just love the function of their bag. So I thought, okay, this one has the same basic things that I love in my Sarah bag, which is another flat bag with a little top handle and a crossbody strap. So this one would be like a more elevated, elegant version. Okay, so as far as branding, we have the APC gold embossed logo on the back, very discreet and beautiful. It's same as most of their bags. The front APC is embossed in the or debossed into the hardware. And then on the back, as I'm showing, there's this little slip pocket, which is really great. It's tight, so I probably wouldn't use it like frequently. Like I wouldn't put my phone in there because I'd definitely be scratching it up and stretching it out. But I'd put like my parking ticket or maybe like a receipt or little pieces of paper that I kind of need to grab and I'm not going to be like needing to access constantly. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to zoom back out so you can see the bag next to my head, the size of my head. It's not a huge bag. This is, again, the mini version of the full-size Astra, which I thought about getting the bigger Astra, but it looked just way too big on the model's frames. So I thought this would be a little bit better. I'm not into a super huge bag, and I don't want it to be too heavy, especially with something structured like this. So here I'm just showing how what's inside or what the interior looks like. It's a little bit compartmentalized. It has two flaps and an interior slip pocket. And then the interior of the flap is that beautiful suede leather that APC does so well inside their flaps. And then the actual lining of the bag itself is a light beige canvas. It's what they've been using for the past couple years or seasons, which I love because you can see what's in your bag, but also it's not white so that it's not gonna like show a lot of marks. It's a little textured and it's durable, so it can take some wear. I like structured bags. I know a lot of people don't like structured bags because you're not as flexible as what you can put in it, but I like the extra organization personally. Yeah, and then inside there's also the leather tag that says APC. So you have a few moments of branding in this bag, but it's all very tastefully done. Okay, I'm going to speed it up here because I have no idea what I was saying. But then I want to just show you some more of the details and I'll zoom in and show you a bit more. But like the accordion style sides, and it's not a huge bag. I think the dimensions I can probably put in the description, but it does open up a little bit to give you more flexibility. And when I show you what fits inside, I'll show you how it closes when it's at full capacity. The drop on this is really lovely, but I was actually hoping for something a little bit of a shorter option. And I was thinking if I were to keep this bag, I would just punch another hole so that I could have it sit like right under my armpit and have, yeah, a really tight little shoulder bag as well as the crossbody option and a longer shoulder bag option. I just showed you the dust bag, which is a canvas dust bag, and the hardware, all of it is gold, as I mentioned already. I'll show a little bit more close up of that as well. Okay, so here's the bag a little closer up. You can see the APC on the hardware. You can see this beautiful color. It's their hazelnut brown. It's one of their classic colors in their bags. I think it looks really gorgeous with the gold, and it's got a tiny bit of red in it, but not too much. It really matches with everything. I have the demi-lune in this color as well, the full-size one, and I love it. I wear it with literally everything. I can wear it with everything. So, yeah, this is just a little more detail of the bag and the flap and the opening mechanism. And then I'll show you the interior, and then I will also pack the bag so you can see what fits. Currently, I'm carrying my Flattered Hedda bag, the midi size in the chocolate brown. And so you can kind of see the strap in the corner over there. But yeah, I have a lot in that bag. That bag fits a ton, including like my iPad, fits, of course, my phone, my makeup bag. It fits a lot. This one is not going to fit nearly as much. And so, yeah, you'll see exactly what can go inside. I think just a second ago, I was kind of showing you how the flap opens. So there is some flexibility in it, and it will definitely wear in that area in the back of the bag where the flap is opening and closing. And then here I'm just showing you how the strap is adjustable and can kind of become a crossbody, which I'll show you when I'm modeling the bag itself, just how long it can get. All right, now let's see what fits inside. That's the Hedda I talked about. Love this bag, super beautiful, very minimal, very affordable considering. And I think in this bag, I'm just going to try and fit my smallest wallet. And then, oh, I'm just showing off the bag here, the Hedda. But yeah, I'll fit my smallest wallet, a chapstick, like my super essentials, because not much more is going to fit in there. I'll leave some space for my phone, or if you're a person who likes to carry their phone in their pocket, which sometimes I do that if I have a really small bag that I'm carrying, then I can fit like a hand sanitizer, I can fit a lipstick, like a little bit more. But really, my essentials are my phone, my wallet, my keys, and a mask and a chapstick and probably a lip gloss. Um, those are kind of the only things that I have to have in my bag. Okay, so let's just speed through this. Those are my keys going into the bag, hand sanitizer. Move that around a bit. If you want to carry a little notebook instead of sticking your phone in there, I could fit that in and my hand sanitizer. So I have like a lip gloss and or a chapstick and all of that in there. And then that's it at full capacity with the accordion kind of pushing out. I don't think I'd stuff any more in there because I don't want to ruin the structure of the bag. But yeah, I think it looks really lovely. The weight felt very, very good. It wasn't too heavy. So if that's something you're very conscientious of, I think this bag is still great while having all the structure and the nice leather and the hardware. It's not too heavy, but it does feel substantial enough so it'll hang nicely. And I just think the hardware is stunning. It's so stunning. Okay, so last but not least, mod shots. So this is the setting that it came on. It's more of a shoulder strap setting, and this is the shortest that it comes naturally. I wanted it a little higher up, so if I were to keep this, I would have punched one more hole. You can see me there trying to finagle my sweatshirt so you can see the bag properly. Yeah, and then I'll show you crossbody style, what it looks like. I mean, it's such a beautiful bag. It looks so elegant and lovely. I just wish I dressed up a little more or had a more elevated style, but it's just not my lifestyle right now. As you can see, I am constantly in loungewear, and then when I go to work, I do not want to be like overdone. So, yep, I'll show you the crossbody, what it looks like, and what it looks like on a longer setting. I have to be honest, it was pretty hard to adjust this, but I think it's just because the leather is still stiff and it's brand new. And it'll probably soften over time and be a little bit easier to do those adjustments. So in these last moments, here it is, crossbody. I mean, it's a beautiful bag. I can't lie about that. I just won't use it, which is not the point of having bags. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have questions.